Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before you do anything else, go ahead and like, subscribe, and activate those notifications by clicking on that bell icon below. So I'm always painting over old paintings, and this one's my next victim, and it's very big. But I think it's a good background for what I'm going to paint. So I'm going to paint the male member, giant size. So let's get started. I'm going to start with the scrotum. So I'm just going to start with gesso to outline it and then paint the inside of it with wet gesso. I don't know if it's symmetrical, but I mean, I guess I don't have to be. Some are crooked, right? Mine's very symmetrical. Alright, so now I'm going to get a different brush to paint all the inside white. Like things that are already kind of pinkish or red, I'm gonna leave in just because that's the color I'm going for. This was a mess, but I'm not gonna take it off because I like this part, so it's just gonna have to fall how it falls. And it's gonna have a halo around it, so I don't know if that's straight. So then that has to be white too. And I want this to be very like street art, so it's not gonna be like perfect or photographic or whatever. I think if photorealism, I'm not against it, but I'm like, if you want something photorealistic, just have a picture blown up or what have you, you know? I mean, I can admire the talent that people who can do photorealism, but it's not my thing, per se. And now to let it dry. So it looks like I can't draw a straight circle, so I need to fix that halo, because it's not a circle, it's more like an oval. Well, turns out that my circle was not a circle, it was an oval, so the black line is more or less, it's not perfect because I'm not really good at symmetry, but I have all this excess red on the side that I didn't want there. So we'll see how I'm gonna solve it. So I'm trying to fix that shape of the head because I just didn't like the way it was, and I still don't like it now, but I'm starting to make some changes. I mean, I guess any shape could go because I've seen so many different shapes, and I guess any shape could be, but I don't know, there's just a certain way that I want this one, and I'll know when I have it, but right now it's not it. I normally don't ever paint with orange because it's not a color that I really like, but I really like it here. I don't know, I'm thinking Starburst. But you know what, even when I eat Starburst, like oranges are the ones I never eat. But I do love orange juice, and mimosas, and screwdrivers. So I'm added this red outline because I did it at the top, since my circle was off, and I think I want it throughout. For now, but I don't know. We'll see. Alright, so I feel like the head is a shape that I like now. I mean, they kind of look like lungs. I mean, they do. This does bring a fresh breath into your life when gotten sufficiently, but I'll make it work somehow. I started adding the gold for the halo, and just a quick little note, gold paint works best on top of red paint. So if you're going to ever use gold, make sure that your first layer is red. So I've added this stencil I painted over it that I hadn't used in a while. I'm gonna do it throughout, but let me zoom in so you can see. So there was text throughout the middle that you could still see, so I needed to add something to cover it up, something layered. So I'm like, oh, let's use this stencil I haven't used in a while. So I've added all the pattern throughout a darker shade of pink. I'm on the second coat of gold paint, but I think it's gonna need one more. And now I'm just gonna start defining and see where it goes. I've also added some gold to the scrotum, kind of to balance it out. So I've added the color Scarlet, which to me, I always thought was red because of the scarlet letter. But here is giving like a little orangey vibe. But it's just done, I'm using it as an under layer color. Like we're gonna come in with some like bright reds and lighter pinks too. Alright, so I've added the outline that I want to incorporate throughout. I mean, it's still not done. And I've added some light pinks. Now I think I'm gonna start coming with some reds and purples, and I'm really loving the way it's looking and the way the stencil is showing through. So I've added a lot more reds, added more detail on the balls, and I think now I need to add, it needs more gold, and it needs, I think I want to incorporate the blue, especially in the balls. And I think I'm almost done. I think I overdid the blue. I didn't want that much, so I'm gonna start taking it away. It's almost done, like literally like 98% done. So I am finally done, and I'm actually pretty stoked how it came out. I love it. Like, I think this was the perfect background for it. I love how textured it is. I don't know, I think it's a really great piece. It's probably my favorite right now. But I always say that when I first finish something. But I think this would look great in someone's home, like as you come in. Like it would be such a great statement piece, or in the bedroom. I don't know, I really love this. But let me know your thoughts. What do you think about this giant male member? It was a lot of fun to paint actually. And I'm probably going to continue with this theme, so we'll see what I come up next. But let me zoom in so you can check out all the details and stuff. So here's the top. As you can see, I don't know if you'll be able to see because the camera never gets the details. Like it's very textured, and then there's that stencil that I added. And then if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you're subscribed, activate those notifications, watch all the other content in my channel, and stay tuned for the next giant male member. That's it for today. Adios y bye.